Hi and welcome to this 1719 Heritage from Home craft box tutorial video. So you should have your craft box and we're just going to run through what should be in it before we get started. So this is the Shining a Light craft box and everything inside it is inspired by Sunderland's unique history of light. From the historic mining industry which shaped the lives of so many working people in the region to the invention of an early electric light bulb in the city by Joseph Swan. We'll mention those things a little bit more as we go on, but for now let's just run through what materials you'll need for this activity. Everything is included in your craft box. So what you'll need is your candle holder, your paint pens, your LED tea light for when we're finished, and if you'd like it, your printed instructions to double check any steps that we go through or to look at the images of design ideas there. And then here also I've just got a paper towel and some water so that I can have a damp cloth to hand if I'd like to make any corrections to my design. Or you can be a bit more freeform and not make any corrections or changes, that's up to you. That's certainly how lots of innovations that have taken place in Sunderland have come to be. Joseph Swan, who designed one of the world's earliest electric light bulb, started working on his design in the city in 1850 and didn't finish until 1863. So lots of corrections and alterations along the way there. So if you make some mistakes on your holder and you want to correct them, then you can consider yourself in good company with Joseph Swan, who definitely worked by trial and error to get his design to its finish. So now that we have all of our materials together, let's just have a think about our design. Of course, you can design your holder however you would like, but if you'd like a little bit of inspiration, then don't worry, we have that too. So thinking about the theme of light then, you might decorate your holder with something inspired by the contents of your letter from Sunderland's history of light, which can be found in your box and contains lots of interesting information all about the topic. In the envelope with your letter there are a couple of pictures and newspaper clippings, so maybe there's something in there that catches your eye, like Joseph Swan working on his light bulb. So perhaps a light bulb, or think about how we experience light in our daily lives today. And what is it about light that has the ability to really cheer us up and brighten our days so much? So maybe then you could paint a sun or some lovely bright flowers that are blooming in that sunlight, or go in the opposite direction and paint a night sky with stars, or the moon, or fireworks. Perhaps what you choose to do will be influenced by the colours that you have in your paint pens, or you might choose to do whatever design you like with the colours that you have. On the screen now, some examples of what those finished ideas might look like, so feel free to pause the tutorial now to take a good look at them. Alternatively, you could decorate with a simpler pattern such as dots or swirls. The light will look lovely shining through whatever you design. These images are also included on the printed instructions in your craft box, so don't worry about remembering them now. You can come back to them once we've got started. So let's move on to decorating our holders. So let's get started. Holding your first paint pen just like you would a normal pen or felt tip, we're just going to hold the glass by the top, put the pointed end against our candle holder and move the pen for the paint to come out like normal ink would. For a narrow stroke you can just use the tip of the pen to do a line, or for something a bit broader you can push the side of the pen against the glass like so. So I'm going to do my design now, and you can either pause the video here and do yours at the same time as me, or you can finish watching the video and then return to do your design. That's totally up to you. pause the tutorial and you've now finished your design, then your next steps are very simple. All you need to do is take your holder and put it to the side for a couple of hours, maybe on a bookshelf or on a table so it's not in the way, and after that time has passed, very gently touch your design with your fingertip to see if it's fully dry. Once it is fully dry, just grab your tea light, turn it on with the small black switch on the bottom and pop it into your holder. Find a good visible spot somewhere for your candle holder and the warm light of the candle will shine through your design and bring it to life. So I've finished my design now. This is what I went with. I just did a simple night sky with some stars and a moon, and just a reminder that you can find some other examples of different finished designs for inspiration in your printed instructions, where the photographs that I showed earlier are also included. Well, that's the end of this tutorial. If you need to go back over any of the steps or would like a reminder of any of the steps, then you can start this again, rewind it, or have a look at the printed instructions which are included in your box, because they give all the same information and have some pictures of the ideas shown here for different designs. For a quick recap, just take your pen and your candle holder, put your pen on the glass, add your design like you would with a felt tip pen, and then put your candle holder to the side to dry for a few hours. When it's done, pop your tea light in. Light has been such an important aspect of Sunderland's history and future legacy, and we really hope you've enjoyed this activity, which has brought a little bit of our research and curatorship at 1719 into your home. Enjoy your crafting!